Jon Moxley, with Marina Shafir, defeated Bryan Danielson to win the AEW World title. One hell of a final match for Danielson, as these two had a great main event from start to sort of the finish. The crowd was stunned not just that Danielson lost, but how. That finish does give Danielson an out to come back whenever, though, the post-match beating signals that it'll be quite a while until that happens. Despite being very reluctant to do so, Yuta made his choice, and now the entire locker room, well, those who finally tried to help out, want revenge on the BCC. This was an interesting way to end the show, but you have your killer heels as champs, and Allin was the main focal point of who would be after Moxley first. Moxley cut off Danielson right as he posed for the crowd, and they continued their brawl with the final countdown still playing in the arena. Moxley cut off a charging Danielson and choked him with cable cords, as the match hadn't officially begun. Danielson turned the tables and choked Moxley, as Shafir jumped on his back and slammed down. Moxley connected on a lariat, bringing a chair into the ring, where Danielson hit a Buseiku knee onto it right as the music stops and the match begins. Moxley avoided the backflip out of the corner and sank in a bulldog choke, as Danielson countered into a Saito suplex and another Buseiku knee for 2. Moxley regrouped outside, but Danielson wouldn't allow it and hit a springboard somersault dive. On the other side of the ring, Danielson hit another dive, spilling onto the Spanish announce table, where Danielson fired off yes kicks. Moxley raked the eyes and connected on a piledriver on the table. Danielson spat at Moxley and slapped him, so Moxley connected with a Gotch-style piledriver before sinking in the rear naked choke once more. Danielson faded, never quit, but Bryce called the match. Moxley broke the submission and Danielson rolled to the corner, so it wasn't like he was out cold, which was odd, but gives Danielson an out. He never quit. Post-match, Claudio Castagnoli, Pac and Marina Shafir all came to the ring, as Moxley handed the AEW title to Castagnoli to put in a bag. Shafir handed a plastic bag to Moxley, but Wheeler Yuta and Darby Allin ran out with a chair as Moxley and crew bailed. Allin's back was turned, as Yuta hit a Buseiku knee on Allin, as he was taped in the corner by Shafir and Pac. Yuta looked dejected initially, as Moxley handed him the plastic bag. Danielson stumbled back into him and Yuta reluctantly put the bag over his head, pleading for Danielson to stop fighting, as Allin was forced to watch while security, Private Party, Jeff Jarrett all were dispatched by Moxley and crew. Castagnoli placed a chair around Danielson's neck, as Moxley again gave last rites before Castagnoli stomped down. The locker room finally emptied, as Moxley, Castagnoli, Pac, Yuta and Shafir bailed, with Jim Ross wisely asking where the hell has everyone been? Orange Cassidy, Adam Cole, Daniel Garcia, Mark Briscoe, all helped free Allin, while doctors tended to Danielson, who was loaded on a stretcher.